Hello, 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 and welcome to the Reclaim Your Life podcast with me, Vicky Igbokwe-Ozoagu, your colossal connections coach, supporting you to let go of guilt, experience colossal transformations, and reclaim your life. What dee da da, what dee da da, what dee da da. Are you? How are you doing, my friend? What are you looking forward to this week? Who are you looking forward to hanging out with? What's the thing that you're looking forward to experiencing this week? I really hope that it brings you the love, peace, and joy that you deserve. So, I want us to talk about choice and decisions. Okay. From one artistic woman to another, we both know that there are infinite possibilities at our fingertips. Within your artistic practice, within your creative practice, you know there are several different options, choices that you can make, whether you're creating a dance show, writing your next fiction book, creating your next soundtrack, designing makeup, hair, set design, you name it, right? We both know that the possibilities are endless. However, I want us to delve in deeper and think about choices and decisions within your whole life and not just reserved for your artistic practice, your creative business, right? Because one thing that I've experienced with the women that I coach is this feeling of like their ability to make choices are kind of outside of themselves, right? It's like the world or their job or that relationship or that friendship, or because they don't have this uh, pound amount that they believe they need to have in order to do the thing that they want to do. They go, well, I don't have choice. I can't make that decision because it's been like taken from me. And as we work through in our coaching sessions, it really becomes apparent that actually, no, you do have the influence, you do have the power, you do have the choice. You can make that decision in your life. You have to believe that you can. So I really want us to delve into this a little bit more. So my whole thing to you is choice and decision. You have it. One of my questions to you is, what do you need to do to exercise it? What do you need to do to exercise making choices and decisions in your entire life daily, where you not only feel in control, but you know you are in control. You know that whatever is up against you or in front of you, you have autonomy. You can take a moment, you can take a step back, you can take a pause, you can say, hold on, thank you very much for that information. Let me come back to you. So you can go away and have a true moment to ponder, to think about, to let the options marinate before you make a choice and decide what it is you want to do, where it is you want to go, who you want to spend your time with. How does that sound so far? Because on a real, right? Every day you are presented with countless choices and decisions. They go from like the most like mundane, every day, like, am I going to have toast or a bagel? Am I going to drink tea or coffee? Am I going to wear the blue or the purple? Hair up, hair down. Like in my world, like those are they're just it's like, okay, let's just make a decision. We've got some options, make a decision, let's move on. Yes, right through to like life altering choices and decisions. That might be about being in a romantic relationship that for a while has not really served you and has caused you to dim your light. And you can stay in that, or you can exit stage left. Those are your options, your choices. And then you decide, okay, which one am I going to do? Right. So you've got that every day, you've got countless decisions, choices to make. My second question to you is how conscious or unconsciously are you allowing life to just sweep you up in its current? Like, are you fully present in the choices you have to you and the decisions that you make? Or are you kind of just going, oh, well, no, I don't really have any control over that. This is what's happened to me. And I really want to encourage you and I invite you to move towards being in control of the choices and the decisions that you make in your life. Even when it feels like you have no options, you have options. When it feels like everything is against you, you're backed up against a wall, you have options, you have choices, you can make a decision based upon what is going to be the most beneficial thing for you. And I really want you to hear me as I say this and share this with you. So I've got 7 areas, 7 things that I want you to think about as I invite you to practice being in control of your choices and the decisions that you make. So number 1 is all about reflection. I want you to take a moment to reflect on the choices and the decisions that you've recently made. How have they aligned with your values, your passions, and your long-term goals? Okay, so I want you to take a moment to reflect, even think about in the last 2 or 3 days, some of the decisions that you've made, some of the choices that you've had in front of you. How do they align with your values, your vision for your life, your passions, and your long-term goals? Did you even think about those things when you made the decision, when you decided A or B, left or right, pink or green? Or did you just go, oh, okay, yeah, I'll just do that and move on? See, the art of reflecting on your past choices helps you to gain clarity on what you truly want for your life. Okay, so number 1 is all about reflecting. Look back over the last 2 to 3 days and think about how aligned were the choices that you had, the decisions that you made. How aligned were they with your values, your passions, your long-term goals, your aspirations? Number 2, clarify your priorities. Now, once you have a clear understanding of your values and your goals, you prioritize what truly matters to you. Because quite frankly, not every choice deserves equal attention. Okay. So if I'm clear that I only want to be in spaces and work in spaces where each individual can truly be themselves and the environment is truly, truly safe. If I go into a meeting or a couple of meetings with, producers, the management, and I ask some of my key questions that I ask, and the responses like go, this doesn't feel right. This feels like it's a bit of a exercise because you need to do it versus wanting to do it. I'm not going to be in that space because I understand what's important to me. I understand what my values are and how they show up in the world. Okay, so I want you to focus your energy, your time, and your resources on what brings you closer to the vision you have for your life, or what brings you closer to how you want to show up in the world, or what brings you closer to the types of environments and spaces that you want to be a part of. Because I can tell you from experience in my own life and with the clients, coaching clients that I work with, when you don't listen to that internal, your gut letting you know that this is not for you, this doesn't align, you find yourself in spaces that do not nourish you. And that has such a negative impact on your health in all aspects. So clarify your priorities. Focus your time and energy and resources on what brings you closer to the vision you have for your life. Number 3, take action. So choices without actions are just wishes, right? I want you to start to commit to taking action as you exercise your choices. So you've got a choice. Am I going to continue in my business in the same way that it is, even though I know that it no longer serves me? Because maybe your artistic practice, your creative business, at one time, of course, the way you were working, it served you. It filled you with joy. You were fulfilled. But, you know, you're getting wiser. You want different things in life. Your priorities are shifting, and it's no longer serving you in the same way. So if you know that this is the case, why would you continue to do the same thing? Because you now desire a different result. You are looking for a different result. So you've got to take action. So you've got to see two choices. Do I stay the same way? Do I move to something different? You decide, I am going to move to something different. Then you've got to take action and start looking at the processes and refining them and making shifts and making changes in them so that your creative practice, your artistic business starts moving in a new way, in a new avenue to what you were previously doing. Okay, so whether it's pursuing a new way to explore your practice, whether it's setting boundaries, right? Setting boundaries in all of your relationships, or making better final decisions or financial decisions even, I am encouraging you to take the first step. You have your choices, you make your decision, you now got to take action. Now, of course, well, she says, of course, I'm saying, of course, because I've been through this and I've also experienced it with my clients. But the fourth thing that comes into play is fear. And when you feel like you want to run away and back away from the fear, I'm going to ask you to lean into it and embrace it. Because fear tends to hold you back from making bold choices and decisions. And when it does that, it stops you in your tracks and you don't take action. But I want you to understand and I want you to recognize that fear is a natural part of growth. It's a natural part of you evolving. It's a natural part of you expanding. It's a natural part of you going, you know what? Actually, my life is limitless. My life is boundless. There are so many options and opportunities that I could explore, that I can experience, that I can create. Yes, there are so many options that you can explore, that you can experience, that you can create. But if you let fear take over you, it will stop you in your tracks and keep you stuck. So I want you to lean into fear. And I'm trying to think, have I spoken about this before? Maybe or maybe not. But as you keep as we keep meeting, you will hear this more and more anyway. When you experience your unique blend of fear and excitement, it means that your breakthrough is on the other end. Because if you are walking towards a new choice, a new decision, if you're taking action in something that you kind of actually can do with your eyes closed, that doesn't require you to have to do things differently or think differently, it means you're working within your comfort zone. Now, your comfort zone is good for a while, but it definitely has an expiration date. And you definitely need to move outside of that comfort zone to experience growth, to get to the next level in life that you want to. Okay. So I really want to remind you that when you embrace fear mixed in with that excitement, it means your breakthrough is on the other end. And you must walk towards it. Now, as you start to embrace this fear and excitement within you, that's then a good time to think about getting support. We're on number 5 now. Totally lost my numbers, but I hope you're still with me. Okay. You now at that point want to start thinking about your support team. Now, there is absolutely no reason for you in life to navigate your journey, your beautiful adventure that is your life on your own. There's just no reason, right? And just in case you hadn't clocked or realized, I am now a part of your support team. I am here as and when you need me to help you in the goals and the things that you want to achieve. So I want you to then take a moment to assess, have a think about who do you have around you? These might be key friends, family members, coaches, mentors, fellow creatives, etc., etc., right? But who are the people that you can go to for support, wisdom, and guidance? And again, this will all be clearer and make even more sense once you've got clear on what it is that you're wanting to achieve, right? When you're looking at the choices and the decisions that you have to make, that will help you then decide, okay, actually, I need a mentor because I need someone that's done the thing that I'm wanting to do and is a few steps ahead of me. Or I'm looking for a coach. So they may not necessarily even be in my field or in my industry, but they have got the skills to create a space where they can hold me and guide me as you figure out the answers that actually you've got inside of you. But you need someone that's going to come in and listen and ask the right questions of you and give you the space to figure out exactly what it is that you want to do. Okay? So I want you to surround yourself with these people, the people that you need in your life that are going to give you that support, that wisdom, that guidance. They're going to be people who uplift you and also challenge you with love to be the best that you can be. Okay, so number 6 is all around practice gratitude. For me, gratitude is a key ingredient to a life full of love, joy, peace, and success. But it's not just any kind of love, joy, peace, and success. It's the love, joy, peace, and success that you desire. Okay? It has to be in line with what you desire. It has to be aligned with your values, your long-term goals, your passions, the mission that you see that you have for your life. Serving others as you serve yourself. And sometimes you can get lost in going for the thing and forgetting, but the present is so important. So being in gratitude, Okay. Celebrating the success that you have, taking time to appreciate the choices that you've made, the opportunities that they've brought you, and the meaning connections that your choices and decisions bring into your life. And I also believe the more you practice gratitude, the more it brings the things, the people, the experiences, the memories that you desire and that you actually want for your life. And my final thing, number 7, is celebrate good times. Come on. Wow. I'm feeling really comfortable with you. I just broke out into song. But celebrate your progress. Celebrate every step. Celebrate the wins. Celebrate the failures. Yes, celebrate the failures. Because no matter what, whether it's like a win or it's a failure, there's going to be so much learning in every step, in every choice, in every decision that you make. So you've got to celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. Because remember, you're either going to win or you're going to learn. And for me, my dear friend, that's a win-win situation. All right. I really hope that this has been useful to you. Now, your next move is I want you to commit to making at least one conscious choice and decision every day that aligns with your values, your goals, and aspirations. Now, I don't want this to be taxing, with everything that I share with you, I want it to add goodness to your life. Yes, it's going to take some work. Yes, because you're becoming really aware of yourself, but I don't want it to tire you out. But I just want you to just have a little bit more awareness than normal about where you are coming from when you make your choices and your decisions. So I want you to commit to making at least one conscious choice every day that aligns with your values, goals, and aspirations. So whether it's saying no to something or someone that no longer serves you, saying yes to an opportunity, and also saying yes to an opportunity, even when it doesn't feel like 100% something you can do. Remember that thing I've spoken about, your excitement and fear equaling your breakthrough? And I don't have all the answers, but something in me says I need to do this because it's going to move me one step closer to the things that I desire for my life. That's being conscious in your decision making. Allow each choice and decision you make to move you forward on your journey to reclaiming your life. And I also want you to check in with yourself on how committing to your choices and decisions makes you feel. What's the difference when you make a choice in that space of like, oh, I don't really have any power or autonomy. I just have to make that as the decision, right? How does it feel to do it that versus feeling it when you go, no, I totally have control. And I'm going to take the time that I need to sit and think and ponder on this. My friend, I am super, super excited to be a part of your support team. Remember that everything that you need is within you, and it's about taking the time to listen, to figure out, and to practice the things that you need. I want you to continue to think fierce, be fabulous, and live free spirited. Much love to you.